Welcome to a new part from this OCI series. We are now in the compute part again. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna create another machine from where I'm gonna create an instance configuration. Why I'm gonna create a new one is because I want to change the cloud init script. Yes, so I'm gonna name it demo app. Yeah, let's say 3 this time. I will leave the same compartment. Let me go down. The shape will be the same. Let me select demo VC and want to make it as the other ones. Yeah, doesn't matter too much, but anyway, I'll put it in private again. Now I will let everything like this. I will upload the same SSH key as I used earlier, and I will go down. And now I'll click show advanced. Yeah, again, paste the cloud init script, and I'll use this cloud init script. And if you look at the end, I have changed something. So instead of using directly demo VM1 or something like that, what I did, I changed to show us the private IP address of the machine, yeah, and put it into index.html. So each machine, new machine that will be created from this instance configuration, yeah, will have a different IP. So you'll know that we're connecting to different ones. So yeah, that's it. Now I press create this machine. So it's gonna take a while until the machine is ready. Yeah, so let's say around 2-3 minutes. When the machine is ready, I will attach the network security group. Okay, yeah, so the provisioning part will finish and it will get into the ready state. So I'll put it in here even before, yeah, I'm able to put this. Running the scripts in the backend, yeah, it takes a while, so that's why it might not be accessible immediately. But because I want to test, yeah, if my command, yeah, the one that I put it in here, the echo, and get this IP address works correctly, what I can do, yeah, because the machine is accessible from the internet only using the load balancer, I can go to the existing load balancer. Okay, and in here, yeah, I can click on demo load balancer. I did some tests earlier, so I remain with one backend yeah, in there that is not anymore in my tenancy. I deleted earlier, so that's why I need to go in here. I'll click on the backends. Okay, come on. Okay, so I have a backend in here, so let me add it. This one I need to delete it first. Yeah, action delete, and until that one is deleted, I can go and add an additional backend, which is gonna be the demo app 3. Okay, again I will leave port 8 in here, so it's gonna be 232 the IP. I will edit. Yeah, so I have a concurrency issues, yeah, with the delete of that previous one, but now it's working. Now we need to wait until the health will change from critical to, for the new one, yeah, to okay. So what I can do, I can put it on pause for a few seconds. Okay, so now, yeah, from critical it went to pending. Now, yeah, it's doing the test in the backend. So when everything on the machine is up and running, yeah, the firewall just started and all of that, I should be able, yeah, to load this oca.inc page. Yeah, so now it's showing me the demo 2 because I changed the script on there too. So I only have 2 machines. Yeah, so round robin is working only for these 2 machines. So let's wait a little bit more for this to change into okay. So I will pause it a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so it was much faster. So now I have all 3 machines in the load balancer green. So yeah, I see different IPs, 223, 232, yeah, and the first one that I created. Now that I know that my script works, I want to use this one as a baseline for other machines, yeah, that will be created for my application. I'm not gonna do something very complicated at this point. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on demo app 3, and from demo app 3 I'm gonna click on more actions, and in here I have 2 options. Yeah, create a custom image, so this means that I can export it and use it for other things, or I can create an instance configuration. So what I'm gonna do in here, web app demo, yeah, I'm gonna create an instance configuration that I will use later for an auto-scaling application, yeah, in my tenancy. Okay, now, yeah, the instance configuration, if I go to work request, let's see, yeah, it's appearing in here now. I think it was much faster than I anticipated. Yeah, the instance configuration, yeah, so it's already configured because it was a small machine and it was much faster. And now the next step that I want to do in here, because I want to get to the auto scaling, I need to define an instance pool. Okay, so how this is gonna work? Yeah, so in my tenancy, yeah, I want to use let's say 4 or 5 different instances in the backend with a load balancer in front of it. And if let's say my application that will be in the backend will have usage more than 80% of the CPU, I will create another instance. Okay, so these are what this is called okay, so this is called horizontal scaling. Now if we want to use vertical scaling, yeah, the other way to scale this, we can go to the instance, we can select any instance that we already created in here, we're gonna click edit and we're gonna change the shape and we're gonna add, let's say, additional memory, yeah, to that machine, or I can add additional CPUs. I'll save the changes, but one of the things that is gonna be in here when I'm gonna do this, I'll need to reboot the instance. Okay, so on vertical scaling at this point, yeah, this is requiring a reboot. So that's why usually we prefer to recommend to our customer for a high availability, yeah, and also performance in an instance pool, yeah, to use an horizontal scaling. So I'll create a new instance pool at this point, yeah, I will name it demo pool. Yeah, I lack of imagination at this point. Yeah, demo pool 1, let's say, and I have only one instance configuration. So I can go and create number of instances into this demo pool. Yeah, let's say 1. I'm gonna put some data. Yeah, I want to make machine, a virtual machine. This is the location will be created. This is the boot volume. The shape will have only one of CPU and 16 GB of RAM. Yeah, so this is the instance configuration, yeah, that I'm using in here. Details of the instance, yeah, it's gonna be put it in this virtual cloud network, primary VNIC, launch option, yeah, virtualize everything that was taken from the machine that we created earlier. Also, I can add additional block volumes if I want, yeah, but in this case it is not the case to do it. I can go and put a different display name, yeah, for the instances that will be created in here. Okay, so what I can do in here, I can put something like this, demo pool, yeah, instance launch count, the same one, yeah, and this is gonna be the host name. The host name is the one that will appear in the machine, yeah, so I will put it in here. So I want to know exactly how many machine I have, how I want to put it. Yes, I will also leave this one in here. I'll press next. So now what is important, yeah, I can, because I'm in a region with multiple availability domains and for high availability, I can put distribute these ones in different availability domains. Yeah, so this is very nice. I'll go back to instance. So in here, let me put this, let's say, to 3 instances, yeah, that I'll create for this, yeah, the instance pool maximum number, and I'll press next, the minimum, yeah, okay, and I'll press create. Now the instance pool will be created. Okay, so after this is created in here, they will start attaching instances to this. But now, yeah, that means I have a pool of machines, yeah, that are available and that I can go and I can use them to do this part of connection. Okay, so that means that I can do the management for these ones. Yeah, I can do different things on the machines. Yeah, but at this point I need to connect to each of them individually. Now, if something happens at this point with the machine, yeah, if CPU utilization is very high, yeah, nothing will happen in here because I am not using the auto scaling option. Okay, so if I want to use the auto scaling option, I need, yeah, I have the option, yeah, to use this capability to adjust the number of the machines that are in my instance pool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave the name as it is for this, select the demo pool that was created in there, and now I'll put the CPU utilization. Yeah, if it goes greater, let's say, than 70%, we'll add a new machine. Now, if the CPU goes under 50%, yeah, I'll remove one machine from here. So the initial number of instances, yeah, because the instance pool was created with 3, is gonna be 3. minimum machines, yeah, that's it, that can be, they can be 2, yeah, and the maximum machine, let's say that I can put it in here, I can go up to 5. Yeah, so this is the initial, yeah, my application was created, I'm gonna have everything with 5, yeah, and the maximum number that I can put it is in here is 5. Okay, yeah, so now I have this application in here. Yeah, the auto scaling data is already in here, scale in, scale out rule, so everything that I need is prepared. So I'll click create for this. Yeah, so I'll create the auto scaling configuration. So after this one is created, okay, I should be able yeah, to go to the instance pool in here, yeah, and I can go and do something. I can attach a load balancer to this. Yeah, I can attach an existing load balancer, yeah, so like say demo load balancer, and I'll use a backend set that it is in here, and I also add port 80. Yeah, so I'm making my life easier because I already have everything pre-configured. So yeah, in front of those 3 individual web applications, yeah, that were created in there, yeah, basic Apache machine that is going to be created in there, I have added my existing load balancer. And while I add this existing load balancer, yeah, the traffic will be distributed between all the machines. Yeah, on the same load balancer, I have my previous machines, and now I have the new ones, yeah, that I'm adding in here. Okay, so yeah, you see it, I have this one that have the instance queue at the end. Now let's go back to load balancers. You see it's still attaching. I'll go to the backend set, and in here, yeah, on the backend set, 1 machine is pending, 3 are okay. Yeah, so they had only 1, so waiting for the other one, and so on. Okay, so yeah, this is just 1 machine now. When this is gonna be okay, the other one will be added, and so on. So now this is done in the backend. So now let me go back to these machines and try to connect to one of them. Okay, so let's select again backend sets. Yeah, I have all 6, yeah, now. Okay, yeah, so we added all the 6 of them are added in here. So let's click on backends. I will take an IP on this machine. Let's see, one of these. Which one? Let's take this one, 10.10.1.3. Hopefully I will be able to use, yeah, let me duplicate session. Sorry, what I did. Edit, duplicate session in here. Yeah, so let me edit the session. Let me add the new IP. Everything should be the same in there. Let me change it also the bookmark. Yeah, so name to know that is a new machine. Yeah, accept. I'll go over that, and now I'm on demo pool host number 3. Yeah, so I'm connected in there. If I'm going in here, I should see 6 different IPs, 193.71.3. Yeah, so load balancing is working properly. So now I want to test the auto scaling. Yeah, so to do that, I need to connect to this machine and to increase, to stress, let's say, the CPU on my machine, and let's see what's happening. Now I'm connected to the machine, so let's see what are the tools I can use for this at this point. So yeah, I can use the stress tool. So let's see, stress, I don't have it. So let's see, sudo yum install. Let's see, we have it also on no, we don't have it on OPC. So let me find some other application. For Oracle Linux, how I can stress it. So let's do sudo yum update. Maybe because it's not available, yeah, I'll need to add EPEL. Looks like it stress also exists to this one. Okay, so still have to wait for all of this to be installed. So let's wait a little bit more. As you can see, there are over 650 packages to be installed. So in theory we are at the last packet, but from my experience this is the one that will last a little bit more. So let me try also to install on the other machine, on the other host. Let's add the repository. It's already there. Okay, I think I know what is it. It's the name. Yeah, so it's gonna be sudo yum this one is still running. Yeah, so it looks like, you know, stress change its name. It's gonna be let's see if I have connection to the internet. Yeah, I'm having the connection. It's okay. I'm able to ping Google DNS. So yeah, it's the name. Yeah, I missed. It's not stress. It's stress ng, and this one gonna allow me to install the package. Okay, so I have a compatibility issue, looks like. Let me try to upgrade the yum repository. Okay, nothing. Then let's do a clean. Okay, more promotioning. Yeah, so it worked. So now let's start stress ng. So the command is stress ng. Specify the number of CPUs that you want to use. In my case, on this machine I only have 2, so I should go over 90%. Yeah, I will select all the CPU capabilities, and initially I should start with the timeout of 300 seconds. That means 6 minutes, 5 minutes, sorry. But yeah, sorry for the typo. Many typos in here. So I believe that later, because of I don't think it's enough this timing, so I should have put it more. But anyway, let's see in here. I'm on that machine, and yeah, as you can see, the CPU, it is over 90% in usage in there. Okay, back to the load balancer. Yeah, we have everything sounds okay, you know, health, everything is on the okay side on the load balancer. Now let's look on the instance pool. So now we need to have some patience, because at this point, you see, when we created the instance pool, we selected to have minimum of 2. Okay, and because they were not used over 80%, yeah, we removed one instance from the pool. Yeah, so it was initially used at 18, right now it's at 40, so that means until the stress will start on the machine, there will be no need for additional instances to be created in here. So let's look. Everything sounds okay, looks okay for now, but this is something that we need to have a lot of patience. Yeah, in production. It's not like in demos. Yeah, for sure that you're gonna have a lot of workloads in there. Now if I go and load the page, you can see that I'm going across those IPs. Yeah, I'm moving the 3 of them. I think the 2 of them now. I don't like. Yeah, I need to look a little bit into this. Now let me duplicate the connection, and I can connect to the other machine that is in there. I'm going by default, you know, we have the Bastion service, yeah, Bastion server in there, so it is already pre-configured. I have used the same SSL key, so SSH key. So what I need to do now is to install the stress ng. Yeah, so this time I know exactly the command. It's not stress anymore, stress ng. So I have installed it. So now I need to rerun the command for stress ng to use the 2 CPUs that I have in there. Yeah, minus CPU 2, and in here I should use the total capacity of the CPU in there, and the timeout is gonna be I think we're gonna start here with 300 to have it like on the other one, but because I started a little bit later, I think I will have to increase it a little later yet, to double it yet, to make sure that we'll start creating new instances and will not wait for it without having that. So yeah, htop, let me try to install it, but I don't think this is the command, and I don't think it's directly, yeah, okay, let's leave it with, let's go directly with top. Even it's not as good looking at htop, yeah, it still show me that the utilization is in there, you know. I have a ng CPU, stress ng CPU, the first 2 threads. Now let's wait. Let's see what's happening. Still no new machines. Yeah. Okay. If I go to the demo pool, right now I'm at top 100%, so that's good. The only thing that I need to do is to have the patience to get into that minimum 5 minutes, yeah, to get it at that percent, yeah, to have it. So I only have 2 instances that are attached to this demo pool. Okay. Okay, let me look again on the auto scaling. So I will not bore you with all of this. Yeah, the threshold on auto scaling, it is, yeah, it will scale in. Yeah, that means that will remove 1 instance when the threshold is under 50%, and will add an additional instance when the threshold is over 70%. Okay. Yeah, the cooldown in seconds, as you can see, minimum 300 seconds. So that's why I said when I give the command, I should have put it, yeah, for sure I should have double it. So right now I have, I think, 2 minutes on 100%. Okay. As you can see here, you know, the instances, one it is in AD1, one is the second one in AD2. I have 2 different fault domains too. So from high availability perspective, yeah, I'm already covered in there. So what I was afraid, it's starting happening. So that means one of the initial stress commands failed, finished. So let me go, yeah, as you can see in here, there is nothing attached. Okay, so let's see. As you can see, that one is working, and this one is still working. Okay, then why I have that? Okay, let's go back to metrics. Yeah, threshold now it's a little bit down, so it's okay. So it should take in consideration also that period. And yeah, I have changed it to add two instances to make it more interesting right now. Let's go back in here. Okay, yeah, start it again. Okay. Right now, yeah, as I said, I'll start the command with 600 seconds. So I'll have enough time for the stressing to go. Well, let's wait a little bit more. I know it's boring, but sorry. As I said, in production it's always different from this. As you can see in the backend, something happened. Yeah, the demo pool started to do scaling. So yeah, because of the workload, because of the policy that we created in the condition, so at a certain point they should start adding additional instances in here. Okay, a little bit more. Let me change about this. Yeah, okay, everything it is okay. So now, yeah, they starting adding two additional instances. Yeah, instance 4 and 3. And if you look into the work request, yeah, you are able to see the moment when it started, what is the status, yeah, how much percentage of the completion is done. So yeah, we're almost finished on this part. Okay, so now if we're gonna go again and start loading the page, we're gonna see that we have the new IPs. They're still adding in there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not yet. Let me take a look.